Welcome to Taking Stock. We buy and sell different things. So, all right, I got a lot of buys. That's what I'm talking about. Buys to the left, the buys to the right. Here I am buying you. And then I got to sell. I have
one buy and a sell.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to buy a personality for Roderick Strong.
All right, first off, why you got to cut me so deep, man? Yeah, I love Roddy. But yeah, maybe you're right. The thing is,
I would like to buy him a personality.
Can I say this? No personality is definitely better than the personality AEW gave him.
That's true.
Like, that personality AEW gave him was pretty rough.
He's just sad in AEW.
I
feel bad
he's
for
hurt.
him.
Yeah.
He's having a rough time in AEW in the story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if he doesn't go heel out of all this, I'll be shocked. Because this dude's having a rough go of it.
I mean, the thing is, like, it was bad. But, like, there's that one thing that snaps. I think him kicking the car and hurting his foot was like, that's it. It went too far. Like, when he kicked the car and hurt his foot, I was like, I'm out.
Wait,
too far.
You don't think they would do a false finish on that match, or an interruption finish on that match, do you? And then have another Adam Cole MJF match later?
Not with 80,000 people in the building.
You don't think they would have Roderick and the Kingdom come show up and interrupt the match?
I think they will, but they'll have an ending.
Beat the shit out of them?
I think they'll have an ending, though. There's no way they don't have an ending with 80,000 people.
I don't know.
It would be bold. All right.
It would shock people.
Here's my first buy. You ready?
Okay.
The N1. It's amazing. Wrestle-Universe. The N1 is what we pretend the G1 is. It's just great athletes putting on great matches. I've been really enjoying it. It's at Wrestle-Universe. Noah's N1, better than G1. But we say that every year. And do you listen? Do you listen? No, you don't. You're ashamed of yourself. Feel bad. Nah, Ninja Mac's not in it. It breaks my heart. I wish he was.
I don't watch then.
Like, I'm Ninja Mac or nothing. Team Ninja Mac. Bye, Ninja Mac.
I've only seen a few Noah things ever. So, for me, all the guys I know as being Noah guys aren't in Noah anymore. And the guys I'm learning, the only one I know is Ninja Mac.
Ninja Mac!
Oh, wait. Ninja Mac and then the tag team that's angry and won't be a tag team.
Congo, Nakajima, and Keno?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty awesome. So anyway,
Really
the N1 is fantastic. If you have time, check out wrestle-universe.com. Fantastic. All right, what's your sell, sir?
Maybe there will be a review video of it.
On YouTube, KocoSports. Make sure to check it out.
My sell is JD McDonough and, to a degree, Finn Balor. Listen, I don't know what the plan is with the JD McDonough thing and Finn Balor split with Judgment Day with Damian Priest, but it's stupid. To me, it just feels like JD McDonough is Finn Balor. Like, this is how it feels like. It feels like Finn Balor started dating an older woman, and that older woman has a kid that's younger than Finn, but sort of close to his age. And now Finn has to involve that stepkid in his life. And now Finn's trying to shoehorn his stepkid into his faction. And I just watched this damn kid follow him around looking mopey and losery all the time. And I hate it. I hate JD McDonough. I want to sell all of the shit with him right now. I don't know who he is prior to this. And I'm not interested. I don't want to know. I want him gone. And Finn Balor, I want you to stop in or out waffling like you and Damian Priest aren't going to be it. Either get the fuck out of Judgment Day and leave it as the people with the best chemistry, which is Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic. Of the four of you, those three have the best interpersonal chemistry. The Spanish exchanges with Dom and them way better than anything Finn really adds to the group. Also, Finn, you never win anything. I'm selling Finn. He's a loser. I'm selling JD. He's a loser.
Well, when you had McDonough, I actually thought you meant a defensive player in hockey. So when you brought up the topic, I was like, we don't talk hockey here. It's a wrestling AM, not hockey AM. Actually, I don't know. Hockey AM, McDonough. What do you guys think of him? Sell. I am selling using traditional wrestling stuff that normies don't know to get over. I am selling Billy Gunn's boots. Like, you could have told that story without ruining a tradition for many years. I feel like you're killing wrestling traditions that most fans don't know about, so you're not getting the pop or heat that you think you're getting. So that's what I would sell. That's it.
I will say in that vein, though, in his defense, he left it and didn't come back, and they kept bringing his boots out to the ring over and over and demanding he come back.
Yeah.
So I mean, he didn't completely bury it. He was gone. And then if they hadn't kept bringing his boots out nonstop, I would say yeah. But the fact they kept bringing his boots out, I think, is in his defense.
Perfect. Buy talent. I don't know. I just sometimes.
Yeah, you should buy some.
Exactly. No, but sometimes talented wrestlers get over, and like I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I've said this in other videos. What if, obviously, being a character, story, and selling shit is important, but it seems like the piece of the puzzle that is missing out of most wrestling companies is they don't reward talent. And I just think we should reward talent more. And also, by hiding people's weaknesses. I feel like the G1, AEW booking the same matches, they forgot that they have to hide weaknesses. Same thing kind of with Roman Reigns sometimes in the main event. They drag out, and this ain't just Roman Reigns, it's just in pro wrestling in general. They'll drag out a main event because it's the main event. And it's like, you don't have to do that if it exposes weaknesses. I just think Paul Heyman was a genius at hiding weaknesses, and that's a skill that we just forgot about as a wrestling society.
Or I think, is it that they forgot, or is it that there are so many genuinely just good wrestlers now that they don't care, and it's you're either going to swim in all the situations, or fuck it, we'll find someone else who can.
I think that has a piece of it, but I also think half of it's laziness. So I think it's combination. And it's also a skill that you don't know. Like, example, let's say you know a lot about horror movies and movies in general. You go check out SidsLight. He does horror movie reviews. It's
Tales
like
from the trash can.
It's like only knowing how to make a blockbuster. And then someone goes, "Oh, could you make a $40 million horror movie?" And they don't know how, because they've only worked on blockbusters their whole life. I think, especially with WWE and AEW, sometimes that happens. It's like, well, I only know blockbusters. I don't know how to do anything else. And if you don't know how to do anything else, you can't hide weaknesses. So there you go. So I just think hiding weaknesses, and we talked about this with Edge.
Well,
go ahead, sir.
I do want to say on the one you had before that. On hiding weaknesses. I want to add on to my previous sell. I think the best way that you could do that right now for JD McDonough would just be not have him on screen.
That's a possibility, and just build him up.
No.
Or are you just saying fuck him?
Yeah, I'm over it. Just not on TV, nothing.
I thought you were like repackaging him, having him study tape.
No, while you were talking, I brought up his Wikipedia.
All right, let's hear his Wikipedia.
I want to. Yeah, this is why. Remember when I said it feels like he's Finn Balor's kid?
Yes.
Devitt was trained from the age of 16 years old by Fergal Devitt.
So he's literally his kid.
He's been trained by Finn Balor since he was 16. And then he wrestled in Pro Zero for 6 months as Jordan Devlin. And then with him and Sean Gibbs. Yeah, so far, he lost to Walter. Yeah, Yeah, he's been known as Frank David, Jordan Devlin, and JD McDonough, and he sucks.
All right. I thought you were like, go hit the books, go hit the ropes, train, study film, we'll come back. You're like, nah, just get them off the screen completely.
Yeah, go. You know what? Go hit the ropes with someone other than your dad, so that you can get a story that's not being added into your dad's faction.
There you go. And
If I wanted that, I'd go watch Koco Plays on YouTube under KocoSports on Twitch, and I would watch Splunk and his dad Doink in Simfinity.
hell yeah, check out KocoSports Twitch. Hopefully, after I see the doctors, I'll be able to get back to making content as much as I do. I'm selling my old nose and hopefully buying a new nose. I had one, but we already talked about Edge. Edge, listen, if you're an older guy, it's your job to help put people over, but you don't, so you're a jerk. There
Didn't
you
even
go.
put over Sheamus.
He didn't even put over Sheamus, you jerk.
I'm buying Sheamus.
Okay.
Sheamus has been phenomenal over the last year and a half. The Brawling Brute stuff has been great. All his matches have been good. Sheamus has been on a roll, and I feel like it hasn't really been acknowledged how great he's been over the last year and a half.
Yeah, and especially when it works that strong style. When he does works that strong
Yeah.
style, it's beyond amazing.
Which is what he's been doing, it seems like, mostly with the Brawling Brutes, is that he's been working the strong style with matches with him and Drew, him and Gunther, or Walter. What is he called now? Gunther. He's called Gunther, right?
Yeah. Everyone calls him Walter, but he's Gunther.
Yeah. That triple threat at Mania was one of the best matches on the whole weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely. I absolutely loved it.
So I'm buying Sheamus. Sheamus, I know you listen to the podcast, Sheamus. I'm still a fan, still representing Sheamus for life.
All right, I'm buying a brand new nose and selling this old one. I'm going to the doctors in a few hours. The last 2-3 weeks, I felt like just someone lightly punched me in the face, and it's been a 7 out of 10 pain for the last 7. I've seen 3 or 4 doctors. So tomorrow I go to a specialist and a surgeon. So kind of excited. If I'm healthy, then I'll be on Twitch, everything KocoSports. And if I'm not healthy, well, I don't know. I really don't know where I was going with that statement. But hopefully I'll be healthy and I can hit it.
And he won't be.
Yeah. Also, check out @SidsLight. He's SidsLight on everything. Twitch, YouTube. You have 3 or 4 different YouTube channels, right, sir?
Yeah.
Pitch
They're all
away.
linked on the top of my SidsLight one, though.
All
Because
right.
I have SidsLight VODs, and then I have TFTTC, which is Tales from the Trash Can.
Nice. I should start messing around with that stuff. But that's really cool. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And if you are not on YouTube and you're on podcast, share it. Tell your friends. And if I've been cranky the last 2 weeks, it's just because I felt like I've been punched in the face for the last 2 weeks. But we're gonna fix that, right, Raccoon? Raccoon,
Yeah,
you got the
and-
surgery equipment ready?
And of course, we missed last week because
Oh, hey, happy
scheduling,
birthday.
and then my birthday, and then we were like, oh, well, we'll do it next week. And then we both got sick.
Yeah. So hopefully after I get my nose fixed, we'll be hitting it pretty hard. Because I have big goals. I just need this old body not to fall apart. And like I said, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, on YouTube, KocoSports, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on any other platform listening, give us stars, hearts, check marks. I don't know exactly what we get on the other podcasting services, but make sure to do that and hit it up. All right. Any last words before I say goodbye to our friends?
We love you.
And with that, I am over.
Hey, Tony Khan, don't book 2 pay-per-views.
Hey.